So now it is the turn of the Apple Watch. So I've not had the Ultra before. The reason I held on to my Series 7 was because they have actually been reusing the chips since the Series 6, I think. So I did go for the Series 7 because it had the bigger screen. But for me, I didn't want to update until I got one of the watches where it's got a new chip, so it's going to give you a much better performance over the long term. So popping this open. Now this experience, the unboxing experience, as people described last year, was slightly different. So you do have this booklet, and obviously it shows you various different, it's basically just advertisement, but it's done very nicely. And it does give you a good breakdown in terms of all the features, charging, how to make use of your buttons, remapping, the various different sort of screens, and then you've got all your paperwork tucked in just there. So we'll pop that off to the side. We'll just have a quick look at this. So as you can see, nicely done in terms of presentation. And here we have my combo. So I went for a sort of grey, dark grey. I'm not sure what the actual name for this one is. I'm not a fan of orange. I don't like the color orange, so I didn't go for anything with orange. Obviously, if I could have avoided it with the button, I would have done that also. But yeah, this is what I've got. So once again, you have two tear tabs. So firstly, on the right, you've got your charging puck, USB-C, of course. I probably won't make use of this unless I find that I want to actually use fast charging, which generally I don't. I normally just charge overnight, or I'll charge it during the day whenever I'm showering or something like that, and then I'll just make use of whatever battery life I've actually got. So here's the watch. So first impressions, maybe a little heavier than what I'm used to in terms of with the Series 7, and obviously you have to remember that this is a much bigger watch. Okay, so first impressions is the coldness of the actual material. Now, one thing that I don't actually like is I can already see the border of the actual screen itself, and they didn't actually wrap this as far to the edges as they probably could have done. Comparing it to the Apple Watch, how they made it roll over and almost have an infinity display, I would have preferred something like that on these, where they've basically made use of that extra screen real estate. I'm guessing that's going to be something that they've saved for Series 3 of the Ultra Watch. Yeah, first impressions, I like it. Feels premium, feels very expensive, which it is, but it does actually feel it as well. Here we can see the actual sensor array just there. Okay, and we'll just quickly unbox the band that came with it. So you get some instructions. Obviously, if it's your first Apple Watch, it just gives you some instructions in terms of how to actually install it. At the back, you get some paperwork. And then on the card itself, I'll just pop this out. Okay, so here is the band. This is obviously similar to what I've got on at the moment. However, this one is not genuine. This is one that I actually ordered, just a fake one, so I can use it at work. So I'll probably end up switching between them. That's what I normally do. I do switch bands on watches quite often, just so then it's freshening things up. And I'm not 100% sure if this is the right way on this particular watch. We will see. Yep, yeah, so that is how I want it. Okay, I was not expecting the band to actually be that short. The one that I've got is actually quite big in comparison. Okay, so yeah, side by side, I don't think, having been used to the Series 7, I don't think it's that much more awkward. I'll have to wait and see how all of these edges do. But yeah, first impressions is I like it. So we have the digital crown on the right, we have our side button, and then we have our action button. Action button, I do like this indentation. It does help you locate that button very well. A nice chunky speaker grill just there. All of your sensor array at the bottom, and then the band, I think I did order the wrong size. This one is a little small, so I'll have to see if there's a way that I can actually exchange this for the bigger size. I was used to these bands and they were all quite small, so I was expecting the same thing on this one. This one, it goes on, but what I don't like is I have to go past where the Velcro is in order to actually get it to go over my wrist quite easily. Okay, so that is the first look at the Apple Watch Ultra 2 and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I will have more videos coming, so if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos, and really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up as well. And until the next one, thanks very much for watching.